Hey, it's Pizza from Ableton 8, and in this super quick video I'm about to show you how to make a simple trap beat. In the second part we're going to take a look at a snare, so we're going to right click anywhere in this gray area, press Insert MIDI track, go back into our folder, take a snare sample, place it in here. Let's just press the record button and have some fun recording the snare. Alright, I pressed space to stop the recording, pressing Shift Tab to go into the clip view, right clicking the grid and pressing 1-4 to adjust the grid, pressing Command U to fit the notes to the grid. Alright, pressing Shift Tab to go out of the view. Alright, so when that's done, we will drop a reverb effect onto the snare. I just typed in reverb and dragged it onto the snare. So this is what it sounds like with the reverb. It's a little bit too wet, so I will put this wet knob down. What that does is makes the reverb quieter. I think that's fine. So the next thing we'll do is we will make a lead sound. Again, right clicking and making a new MIDI track, going into the folder and selecting the lead sound, dragging it onto the new channel in here. Alright, pressing the AM button and just adjusting the grid onto the first sample. Turning up the loop button and we'll just play around. Again, recording in here, make sure to press the AM button. Alright, when that's done, we'll go press Shift Tab, selecting 1/8 and pressing Command U to again adjust the notes to the grid. Alright, I just pressed Shift Tab to go back, and I'll just place the same reverb from the snare track by selecting the snare track, pressing on the reverb, clicking Command C, clicking on the lead track and putting the reverb in here by pressing Command V. So it sounds like this now. I'll just put the dry wet knob a little bit higher and the decay time a little bit higher. So what you can do is you can filter the sound from the reverb. What that means is you can cut some of the low end of the sound and just leave the high end of the sound, doing it like this, pressing both of these buttons. And just by pressing this yellow circle you can adjust the frequencies of the reverb. So it will sound like this, it will be a little bit higher. Just pressing the slow button to slow the track. Alright, that's fine, sounds fine. The next thing we'll do is we will create a hi-hat roll. So just inserting a new MIDI track, placing the hi-hat sample in here, and we could do the same thing as we did for the snare lead. But what we can do to make the process faster is we can put an arpeggiator on the hi-hat. So we'll just type in arpeggiator, double clicking it and selecting the rate 1/12, for example. Sounds good. So when we hold the A key on your keyboard, it will just play the hi-hat sample in the rate you've stated in here. So let's just play around. Alright, and what we can do now, because it's a little bit boring, we can right click the rate knob, clicking Show Automation and changing the tempo of the hi-hats. I will press in here, click Shift and select a part of the clip. Then what I'll do is I'll click on the red line and drag it down so that it will play faster in this area. So let's see what it sounds like. Alright, I don't need the other part, so I will just press in here, select it to the beginning, pressing Command L, and it will just loop around all this area. Alright, when that's done, you can have fun with some vocals, just pressing Shift-Tab to go out of the view, inserting a new audio track this time, going back to the folder, taking the certificate sample, placing it onto the other track, placing it onto the audio track, and pressing play.
This is a certified hood classic.
Alright, so it's a little bit glitchy. So what we can do is we can press Shift-Tab to go into the clip view, set the warp mode to complex and just make the sample longer, because Ableton has automatically warped the clip by making it faster. So that's what we'll do.
This is a certified hood classic.
And that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and now you're a certified beatmaker. Remember to subscribe and see you in the next videos. Bye.
This is a certified hood classic. This is a certified hood classic.